We all in, Don DeMarco, Tornado Gang, Desert Storm, StrictlyHipHop.com. Tune in, nigga, log on. We all in, let's go.
This is StrictlyHipHop.com. I am Mrs. Jayyiah, and I'm sitting here with a DJ who has been in the game for over 15 years. What he contributed in his resume cannot be overlooked. Mr. DJ Don DeMarco.
Shit like that. What's up, Jai? How you feeling?
I'm very well. How you doing tonight?
Hanging in there. You know, we working.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we all in.
You've been here so long, Don. I'm going to break this down into categories, all right?
All right, cool.
First, I want to start with briefly your history. Now, I know you started back in the RocaFella era.
Right.
How did you get recruited to the RocaFella camp? Was that like your big break? How did it start?
No, it was really before that. It was with DJ Clue. I used to go to school with Clue's manager, Skanes. That was my G, and then I started going to parties with him. And then I told him I could DJ. They ain't believe me, though. They was like, oh, nigga, you bullshit. So I used to go to parties for like a good 6 months and just shit. And I told him that I could DJ, and then he was like, all right, whatever. So it was All-Star Weekend in New York, Puff and them were having a party. Clue was supposed to pause open up on the 3rd floor. They couldn't find him. So he was like, yo, this is your chance, nigga. You said you could DJ, let's see what you got.
Wow.
So from there, that's when, you know, it started with Clue. Then I started opening up for wherever he went. It didn't matter where he went. This is before he got signed to RocaFella.
Okay.
'Cause that's how the
Beginning.
RocaFella thing started because of Clue, because Clue got signed to RocaFella. So once he got signed to RocaFella, that's how the whole thing started. We on tour, and then Bleak and Ja, you know, they was signed artists, but they didn't have no albums out back at that time. So every party that we would do after the concert, I'll be DJing.
Oh, wow.
So, but when they come in the club, I'm DJing. Then Clue comes in and do what he does.
Making a name for yourself.
Right. So I'm telling them like, yo, nigga, when y'all walk in the club, y'all see who's, you know, DJ spinning y'all niggas records. Y'all niggas ain't, you know, y'all got one single. Bleak had Mint Bleak is, and Rules probably had Holla Holla.
Okay. So it was still.
Yeah, it was still fresh and brand new. But
Yeah.
after the tour, then that's when Bleak called me. And Bleak was like, yo, I need a DJ, nigga, what's up? So I said, all right, give me 10 minutes. Let me call Rule, because Rule was family. I knew Rule since I was like 11.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was like me, him, and his wife all went to the same junior high school. So that was like family. So once I called Rule, and Rule said he was working on a movie with Praz. He ain't gonna do nothing for 6 months. So I called Bleak back and was like, yo, Bleak, this is it, I'm all in. And then that's how I got officially with RocaFella. But Clue was always signed. But once I started DJing for Bleak, that's when
When it
Beans,
took off.
Young Guns, PD Crack, Freeway,
All those doors open.
everybody. Then I started DJing for all of them. Because I was the only DJ, because a lot of shows that Bleak and Beans had were together. So it'll be an hour and a half. Bleak is doing his songs, Beans doing his songs, and they doing songs together. Then they bringing out the Young Guns, Freeway, and PD
Everybody.
Crack. Yeah, so that's how that whole RocaFella thing started.
Wow, and that era, like, I just have to ask, that era was so authentic. The
Oh,
music,
man.
everything was so different.
Yeah.
What do you miss most from that RocaFella era?
From the RocaFella era, is more, everybody had to be, it wasn't more like, you know, social media now. You had to be hands-on. You had to go and talk to a nigga personally or go meet a nigga to get a record from a nigga. Wasn't no email.
Say that again.
Nigga had to come in, yo, here's the record, man. Whole social media is different from, back then you ain't have no Twitter, no Instagram, no Facebook.
And even though those things are good for some reason, it just
Right.
takes away the authenticity of so many things.
Right. Of just mingling face to face with a person. That's
Yeah.
realer than anything.
Yeah, that's
On an email, on a social media, you can say whatever, that's cool, all right, but I don't know you personally.
exactly.
So I may not be all in with you all the way. If I see you face to face, I'm like, oh, that's my nigga, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah,
It's different.
exactly.
So the social media thing is different from, you know, then and now.
Definitely. And so, you know, now I want to talk about the mixtape circuit. Now, your mixtape game is crazy. Everybody
Right,
knows
know
that.
that.
But back then, I'm talking a few years back, for an artist to get a mixtape buzz was sort of like a prerequisite to gaining, you know, mainstream success in the industry. So what is one thing in today's world that you would say is a necessity for an artist to achieve success?
Damn, it's different now because you have to be on social media. You have to show your face. You have to be putting up an Instagram post every 20 minutes. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
Niggas want to see what you're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
If you're not on Instagram for a week, you lost. You
Really?
don't even need a phone. You just need to create a basis on social media. You can have your YouTube or your SoundCloud popping. Because there's a lot of niggas that's underground now and still get shows overseas you don't know about. And these niggas will be on tour for 3 months straight, and you be like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Exactly.
But his social media game is so crazy, the Facebook, the YouTube, the videos, that the fans across seas is all in. So they'll go out there for 3 months and get 2,500 a show.
Yeah, exactly.
By the time they come back home, they caked up. And you walk right by them, they taking a train, you don't even know who this nigga. That's what's crazy. I'm telling you, shit
That's how
real.
it is. That's how it is.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the mixtape circuit today?
It's dying out. It's not the same.
Most definitely.
Yeah, it's dying now. It's not the same because a lot of records that was on a mixtape, if you don't have a personal relationship with the artist, you can get on the internet. You can go home now and download every song that's on
Simply.
the mixtape and make your own mixtape. That's how shit is going now. So the mixtape game is dying out, but it's not gone. You still can, touch the people and mingle with the people. And, your mixtape you might perform at a showcase and you might give a nigga a mixtape and that's what he got to leave with and he's all in with that mixtape.
Yeah.
And he might tell his friend about his next friend and the next thing, everybody's doing. So it's different.
What about your next mixtape? Are you...
Shit, I got one. I just dropped one.
Yeah, no, you just dropped one. Oh, that was last... Okay.
About a week and a half ago.
Okay.
That was a hip-hop most requested. I'm about to drop another one. I was supposed to drop it Saturday, but I was running around. I got Holiday Hold Up ready to go.
Okay.
It's a Christmas mixtape with DJ D stuff. That's the home team.
So URL. Now.
That was a good segue.
Now, Don DeMarco, the way that you really left your stamp on URL, like you really, the way that you dropped the Don DeMarco drop after every hotline, it's really a genius marketing technique. And I want to know, when you first started doing that from the start of it, did you realize how genius that was as a branding technique?
No. Because at first, really what it was about, it didn't even mean to, happen like that. It was more of, we at the event, it's probably we there fucking 8 hours or some shit, and they still got battles, but the crowd is going crazy and just making noise. So Smack is always saying, hold it down, hold it down. So instead of that, I just start hitting the horn, and then I hit a Don DeMarco. Then it caught on from there, but the crowd goes so crazy, I just start hitting the horn and a Don DeMarco. I didn't know I was hitting it for a hard line that this nigga said, but that's why the crowd is going crazy, because of the hard line he just said.
Okay.
So once I hit the horn of the Don DeMarco, it just stuck.
It turned itself into that.
It was just, I didn't know what I was doing. It just happened. I always had the Don DeMarco on the horn, though. That's been on all my mixtapes from way back.
Yeah.
I always had that.
But the way that you do it at every hard line now is so impactful. Like, some people even judge the battle for how many Don DeMarcos that they got.
Yeah, it's real. I love it. But I didn't expect it to take a turn like that.
The way
what really did it was the Loaded Lux battle. That's what did it. That's what really put the stamp on it, because that battle got so many views, on 1 million in 2 days. But everybody kept hearing the horn and the Don DeMarco. And when he kept saying, you gonna get this work, your father's another lost nigga. Once he kept saying that in the horn, that's what made people say, oh shit. He just said this, he said that, he got a Don DeMarco.
Yeah.
Now when the Hitman Holla battle come out, the next battle, he's getting Don DeMarco. So now everybody's like, hold up.
The line is hard.
Now it's the Don DeMarco.
Genius.
I loved it.
It happened, it worked out.
It worked itself out. Yeah.
Which battle did you ever drop the most? Don DeMarco's.
Shit. You know what's ill? I don't remember, but they do keep count.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
they do keep count.
Because they be sending it to me. During the battles, they'll keep count. First round, Conceited got 4 Don DeMarcos. Tay-Rod got 3 Don DeMarcos. That's first round. And the next round, but they keep count for shit like that. I don't even know. Which one
That's cool.
Which one got the most Don DeMarcos? Shit like that. Damn, I don't remember. But yeah, we can Google it. Don't worry about it. It can come. It pours. It comes right up.
As far as, you've been down with Smack since the first Summer Madness, right?
Right.
So
I never DJ'd the first Summer Madness. I was just there.
Okay. But you've been down with him, basically.
Yeah,
and I'm sure, being in hip-hop, you followed battle rap. And battle rap is very commercial now. I want to know your thoughts on that.
It's more watered down because anybody can start a league. If you got money, you can say, I want DNA, Charlie Clips, Goods, Bill Collector, Hollow the Dawn, Sue Surf, if you got the money to do that. But if you don't got the money to do it, anybody can't start a league. So you got some niggas that just into it and be like, fuck it. I got $100,000. I could pay these niggas and do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So it's all about the dollar now. Before, the battle rappers wasn't getting $8,000 a battle. Now a nigga saying, yo, if I don't get $8,000, or if Murder Mook says he wants $25,000, and you don't give him $25,000, he's not battling. He ain't gonna battle.
Yeah.
But then they gave him the $25,000, he battled, and then shit just started taking off. So it really just turned into the money.
Yeah, it's not really in the streets anymore.
I'm not mad at them though, because they deserve to get paid.
They do.
They deserve to get paid. They do. It's crazy to be up there in front of a crowd and you gotta spit your lyrics and you gotta be clear. You can't stumble. You can't fuck
choke.
up. Anything you do is a bull. But they also gotta be interactive with the fans. Take pictures, do videos. You know,
it's a lot.
Interviews. Yeah, it's a lot. But you still gotta remember your lines at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, that's what counts.
Yeah. So shit is crazy.
You know, I interviewed Goods the Animal like a few weeks ago, and you know what, he said something that really stuck with me. I asked him about, you know, because he wants to cross over to being a rapper.
Right.
And he feels like the labels are scared because battle rappers could do what a rapper could do, but rappers can't really necessarily do what battle rappers can do. Right. So do you agree that labels, because nobody really successfully got in? You know, Cassie crossed over, a few people crossed over, but not really on a higher level.
Right. Well, it's different because I think a lot of labels don't hear them make songs, so they think they're gonna make a battle diss record or, you know, just a record. But really and truthfully, a majority of the battle rappers got good songs.
So I want to talk about hip hop DJs beefing.
Okay.
Now everybody knows Power 105 and Hot 97 are rival stations, so it'll always be like that. But does the beef come from competition or is it like personal feuds? Because recently I seen, you know, Self and, you know, Flex put a picture of Self with a nice caption, and Clue supposedly did or is doing a party with Flex, and you know that's cool. But where does the beef come from? Is it competition or is it personal?
It's more competition than personal because a lot of these dudes, they know each other or worked on the same station before. You know, Clue and Flex, for instance, because that's the biggest beef as far as, you know, the DJ. Clue was on Hot 97 with Flex. He was doing a Monday Night Mixtape.
Yeah, years ago.
I was on that show, so I know, and that was 10 plus years we was on Hot 97 with Flex, so you know him personally.
Yeah.
There's no, all right, so now Clue moves the power and he's in the same slot as Clue. Now it's competition.
Yeah.
Or the same slot as Flex. Now it's competition. There's no more, yeah, he's still my man, but hold on, he's trying to take my slot.
Yeah.
So now I got to say something crazy or get the streets to react and say, hold on. That's what it comes down to. But you see them in person and it's, oh shit, it's just radio, my nigga. It's radio. But at the end of the day, everybody's cool and everybody's out here to make money. But, you know, now that Angie's on Power, things change. She's on 10 other stations in 10 different states. She's in Alabama, she's in Miami, she's on this one. She's getting that look.
Yeah.
97 wasn't
the look she deserves.
Right. And now she's doing more shit and she's getting more money. So it was more of maybe she just wanted to change.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be, you know, the station thing, but if I can get syndicated shows in other markets, why wouldn't I?
You know, a lot of rappers today in 2014 wouldn't like really survive that back in the day Clue tape era and, you know, real lyricism.
Right.
So I want to know, who do you feel like today would have survived that era? Who do you feel like is a real lyricist right now?
Right now? Yeah, J. Cole, definitely. French Montana.
For lyricism?
For just the overall wave. I think the Locks was still, back then and now, on the mixtape circuit is still crazy.
Yeah, but the Locks are special.
Yeah, but I remember the Locks and Clue going to the Locks saying, yo, I need y'all for my mixtape. And they saying, yo, nigga, every time you put us on a mixtape, you buy a new car. The first song. Like this, but this was real shit. Nowadays, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't buying new cars off a mixtape.
Yeah, it changed.
Yeah, shit like that. Rich homie, he cool. I fuck with him. Young Thugger, he cool. I fuck with his music.
How about as for New York?
Troy Ave, Uncle Murder, Chinks. Damn, it's a lot. It's a lot of underground New York niggas too that work. Yeah. But they don't get the look.
Unfortunately.
Right, but they still on their grind and they still doing shows and they overseas getting that money.